It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
We'll now hear from Dwight Drum with RaceTake.com.
Hi, Jeff. Not all fans might understand the efforts your team allots to changing track conditions race to race, such as racing on a new surface as compared to weathering a green track or even weathering of older tracks. Could you enlighten them on that?
Well, I mean, this past weekend at Dover was a perfect example. You know, we all the practice that we did on Saturday, the track was constantly changing because rubber was starting to be laid down into the grooves and the crevices that are in the track, and when that rubber gets laid down, it changes the grip level of the track. Same thing happened on Sunday's race. We started that race off out front, clean air, car was good, but it was really loose. And as the runs went on, the car just kept getting tighter and tighter and tighter, tighter in, looser off, and you know, we constantly had to adjust to try to. And the toughest thing about adjusting is, while you adjust maybe for one thing, you've got to pick one thing that's hurting you the most speed-wise. For us, you know, we felt like the exit of the corner was hurting us the most. Every time we tried to adjust to fix the exit of the corner, it hurt the entry of the corner. So, you know, those are the challenges that the teams are faced with every single weekend, and it's the team that does the best job of keeping up with those conditions as they change, or has the setup that's going to be best when those conditions sort of finalize, maybe halfway, three-quarters of the way through the race. That's going to be the team to beat.
We'll now take a follow-up question from Jim Pedley with Kansas City Star.
Jeff, did you notice that Kansas came in quite a bit better last year? I mean, it looked like there was a lot more side-by-side racing and just a better quality of racing. Is that correct?
Absolutely. You know, if you look at the surface, if you look at how it's weathered over the years, the banking, the transitions, I mean, it's a great racetrack. And you know, there's more polymers in some of the newer pavement these days, as we're learning, and it takes longer for tracks to age, I guess you could say, and for that groove to widen out. And so, you know, it's something that Goodyear and the tracks and everybody is really looking into to try to figure out how to go forward in the future with either new tracks or repaves, where right now Kansas, I think, has one of the most perfect surfaces out there, great racing, you know, great side-by-side, three-wide action. I think you're going to see probably one of the best Kansas races this coming up weekend that you've ever seen, just because of how that track has weathered and has improved in what we like to see, you know, with the track actually giving up grip and the groove widening out.
We'll take our last question today from Ron Koch with Racing1.com.
Hi, Jeff. Thanks for being with us today. You announced recently that you're going to have a new look to the 24 in 09. Can you talk about a little bit about that, and you know what the timeline is for release of that look, and how exciting it is to debut a new car like that and a new look for your fans at the Daytona 500?
It is very exciting. Unfortunately, I can't talk much about it because it's under tight wraps with DuPont, our primary sponsor. They would like to release it on their terms, and so we're gonna stand by that. But it is something that Sam Bass and myself and DuPont have been working really hard on. I'm excited about it. I think the fans are really going to like it, and I wish I could give more details, but I just can't. But I do know that announcements should be coming, you know, in the next few weeks, in the unveiling of that car, and we'll have to wait and see, and we can talk a lot more about it then.
That is all the time we have for questions for today. For Jeff Gordon, Denise, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Jamie. Jeff, thanks very much for your time today, and good luck this weekend.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks to all of you media who participated today. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, and ladies and gentlemen, this conference will be available for rebroadcast after 4 p.m. today. You may access the rebroadcast at any time by dialing 888-203-1112 for domestic and 719-457-0820 for international, and entering the access code 1084673. A transcript of the teleconference will be available later today and can be accessed at www.nascarmedia.com. That does conclude our conference for today. Thank you for your participation. You may now disconnect.